Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Thanks for joining us today. It's Saturday, September 16th. Saturdays for us are family days.
Morning.
And they're also for some football. So we're out here this morning. We're taking care of the sheep. We're also looking at the pigs. We found some eggs this morning, so we're pretty excited about that. We'll show you that. And our garden needs to be put to rest, so we're gonna do that this morning. And like I said, Saturdays are college football. We are
Penn State.
Think we can find some eggs? Look what we found.
What?
Well guys, after several weeks of no eggs, I think we finally cracked the code here.
Daddy?
Almost got ink berries on you. So we'll be able to see if these are actually gonna be good or not. They are the eggs that we eat at home. So there's a simple way to test your eggs, and you're just gonna put them in water. We're gonna do that and we're gonna see if these are still viable. You think Betsy's gonna have baby pigs? There they go. So a couple weeks ago, our black hen actually abandoned the eggs she was sitting on in the coop, and they were just about ready to hatch. Turns out she hatched out one, and they have just been surviving out here in the pasture. I cannot believe that the pigs haven't gotten to her, but now she's a good couple weeks old, so I think we're kind of in the clear. So certainly some good news here this morning. We found some eggs after several weeks of no eggs. That's definitely a relief. So we're gonna try to prove that out, see if they're there again tomorrow. And then we gotta find a way to retrain our birds to lay the stinking eggs in the coop. Another thing we're thinking, I think Betsy, our mama pig here, I think she might be having some piglets here in the future. Her belly is starting to get a little lower, and timing wise, it seems to be about right. So we'll keep an eye on her. It's a little too early to be able to tell for sure, but she's starting to show some signs here. And I certainly don't want to jump to conclusions, but if we do have piglets, I sure hope they're coming soon, because we don't want them in the heart of winter. I mean, it is September, so hopefully maybe by November, the weather's not too bad here at that point. Then we're gonna have to figure out what to do with some piglets, because as far as I'm concerned, we have too many pigs to begin with. It's great that we found eggs, but I have some suspicion that our pigs are eating them. They're actually laying right out where the pigs kind of made a trail through the pasture, through the woods. So I find it hard to believe that we didn't have more eggs. So basically all you're gonna do to test your eggs, and I already tested one here, hence the mess I already made. You get a cup of water and you're basically gonna set it in. Now, if it sinks, it's gonna be good, and if it floats, well, you got yourself a rotten egg. You gotta also be careful that you don't just drop it in there and crack the shell. But that one looks pretty good. Last one. And we're in business. So I did at least get it planted back in May. It's our first year in our new location, closer to our house. So if you are out there and you haven't planted a garden, just please put it close to your house. It's gonna make your life a heck of a lot easier for you. But that's about all I did. I got it planted. We got some early broccoli, some lettuce, some other things. I actually pulled these rutabagas just now. So we're gonna go through right now. We're gonna pull what's in here. And then we're gonna just basically take everything down, throw it in a pile, probably go to either our chickens or our pigs. And in the next couple days, we'll probably just get some fresh manure in here, cover our beds, and that's gonna be the end of our garden for the fall here. Like I said, neglected kind of on purpose this year. We didn't have the time, but really looking forward to next season. Kids are gonna be a little bit older, a little bit more involved, and we're just gonna have more time period on our hands. So looking to have a booming garden again as we had in years past, but this year, definitely not our thing. that guy. Whoa. All right, so I got a little bit of the way through. It's actually frustrating how many weeds are actually in here from not taking care of this garden. We're actually gonna do something that I normally certainly wouldn't do. Certainly wouldn't recommend this, but we're gonna take our push mower. We're gonna go right over these beds. I'm gonna get tarps on here in the next couple days. I gotta get some new tarps without holes in them. And we're gonna kill off all those weeds. Basically, we're gonna start over here. Like I said in the beginning, I don't recommend neglecting your garden for one, because now I have a mess. Definitely have a mess here. Mowed it off. We're basically going to start over. I'm going to redig these beds this fall, get a ton of manure on them, ton of wood chips, and hoping we're going to be rocking, tarp it good for the winter, hoping we're going to be rocking for the spring, and again, really looking forward to next season. There's always next season, right? Definitely liking the cabbage. And I think there's definitely a lesson to be learned from this year. We definitely took on a little bit too much, I'll admit that. But I'm also okay with that. We got a ton done this summer. So I think the big lesson through all of this is that, it is okay to have a failure here in the garden. We did so many other things this summer. Our animals are putting on a ton of weight. The pigs look great. The sheep are doing really well. Our chickens, we finally just found some eggs again, so we're doing well there. We have a ton that are going to come into production over the next couple months. So a lot of wins out here this year. So you fail in one area, not the end of the world. We're going to regroup here over the fall and over the winter, and I can assure you next spring our garden is going to be much better than what it was this year. Again, we're going to get back to really producing a lot of our own vegetables here on our farm to go along with the meat that's going to be ready here soon. Things are definitely looking good for us as far as food production. And again, that's why we do this, the health of the food here and being able to produce our own food. That is really important to us. And we're definitely going to get to that point. So until then, definitely a lot more work to go. It's work every day. It sounds easy when you just talk about it, but certainly a ton of work. But with that, guys, it is Saturday. Mentioned before, got some football coming on here. So we got the work done this morning. We're going to go in and watch a couple games. Maybe we'll be back out. Well, most likely we'll be back out this evening. We're going to do some grass mowing, some weed whacking, and the list goes on and on and on. So don't get overwhelmed by that. It's all part of it. We just live with it and keep on going. It's the life we choose. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what we're doing, give us a good old thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your support there. Like I said, guys, Saturday. Have a great weekend.